Get out and vote, and Mother Nature will not impede you from that voting process today. Beautiful weather outside right now. Just temperatures way above average for this time of year. That's the main impact, the main story for us. Temperatures here at the 9 News Studios, 75, 72 out at the airport. Last check, it looked like it just ticked up to 73 or 74. These temperatures that you're looking at here, close to 20 degrees above average for what you would expect for this time of the year. In some cases, probably still another couple degrees to go. And so our daily record of 77 in some jeopardy for us here in Denver, though that heating has kind of backed off just a little bit here in the last few minutes. 70s, 80s, Eastern Plains right now, 50s and 60s in the mountains, and that record of 77 in some jeopardy today. I do think we'll end up making 78 out at the airport, and that would break our daily record of 77. Radar's quiet right now. You branch things on out. We do have some active weather to our west and to the north and east, but in between here in Colorado, we're mostly on the quiet side. It'll stay that way for the rest of our day today. Mostly sunny skies today. Tomorrow, it's not until Thursday that we see a bit more widespread cloud cover, some wind, and a little bit of mountain snow frost Thursday night into Friday morning. Speaking of the wind, one thing to watch for is it just will be a bit gusty out there for today and tonight in the foothills. So it's warm, dry, and in the foothills, a bit blustery. So please be smart with anything with the spark outdoors with these warm temperatures. And again, that bit of gusty wind out there, and that could mean that any fire that sparks will have the potential to spread quickly. Tonight we drop back into the upper 30s for us here in Denver. Mostly clear skies, a bit breezy at times for us in the foothills. Sunset, of course, 4:53 p.m. as we push those clocks back just last weekend. Tomorrow, sunshine, breezy, slightly cooler. We get a weak front that moves through tonight. That'll drop those temperatures into the low 70s for tomorrow. It's still, by the way, still close to 15 degrees above average for this time of year. So even behind the front, we're still going to be very, very warm for this time of year. And statewide, another mild day ahead for tomorrow, with those temperatures continuing in this Torchvember to be running 10 to 20 degrees above average for this time of year. So another mild day ahead. Temperatures you can see in Denver, our average high for Denver for tomorrow is 57. We'll be at 70. So again, that's a good 15 degrees above average. 7-day forecast. We're in the 60s, 70s next few days. Gradual cool down as we start to get influenced by an area low pressure off to our north. That'll kick up our wind a little bit for Thursday and bring us a chance for some light mountain snow for Thursday night and Friday morning. And then this weekend will cool down significantly, and that is thanks to a storm system that's going to be off to our north and east. You may have heard about how on the East Coast it's going to be pretty cold and in some cases snowy this weekend. We get kind of clipped by that here in Colorado, and the result is it's going to cool down significantly for the weekend. Meantime, today marks 200 days since our last measurable snow. That was back on April the 18th. That is our 16th longest such streak on record, only 16th time on record in 140 plus years of record keeping that Denver has had 200 days in a row with no measurable snowfall for us. And as I just showed you in that 7-day forecast, again, nothing on the horizon either. We're going to very likely cross into the top 10 longest streak on record with no snow for us here in Denver. And we're also likely going to get somewhere on this list once all is said and done with our latest first measurable snow for us here in Denver. We don't have anything on the horizon, as I mentioned, for the next 10 days. And that will put us pretty close to November 16th, which is the top 5. That's the 5th latest first measurable snow on record. So we might be flirting with that, though there are some hints around that time frame, around the middle to end part of November. I actually have a story on 9news.com about that. I wrote this yesterday, and continuing to see those indications that things will cool down for us, and we'll have a better chance for some snow for us for the second half of November. So this would be the 16th, 17th on. So keep you posted on that, but that's still 10 plus days out, and that's very much subject to change. Just, again, seeing a pretty good signal from the computer models and teleconnections, kind of broad-based different things, that we will finally get that meaningful cool down. More details on all this for you come up later on today. And Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin will have more for you as well. Once again, I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Bianchi. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.